What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet again another cool from video. And what are we doing today? That's right, we're back to another Brothers vs. Brothers Empire Total War mod gameplay, replay, whatever you want to call it. But today, instead of doing the campaign, taking a little break from the campaign just because I'm having some bug troubles and trying to fix it up a little bit because we are getting smashed in Mississippi. We're going to do some replays. Yes, I have found some people to play online with. Thank you very much to Horton88 on Discord, or just Horton. You see him making Third Age Total War videos a lot on my channel, Pixelated Polishing, other people's channel. He's an amazing content creator. And me and him are going to play some American Civil War in our free time. And I am bringing it here to you guys, the viewership. And hopefully we can get some more people to do this. Maybe make a little campaign out of it. We don't know. We'll see what happens. But basically the end of the story is... watch as Cold Front plays as the Yanks versus the good old Rebels, Horton. And we're going to see some awesome charges. And do take it easy on Horton if you see some things that you may not like him playing, you know, in his playing style. This is the first time him ever playing, I think, Empire or Napoleon or anything like that. It's probably like his second or third match online. We did some warm-ups, but again, no slight on him. I don't want to see any comments about, you know, him not playing as well as you would like him to. We are going to play some more, and I think we're going to do a few more replays. See how you guys take it. I think you guys will take it really good, considering I do a lot of replays anyways, and a lot of people like the Civil War stuff. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in. I'll show you some of the units I have. I can't really show you yet the units that Horton has, just because he's in the woods, and I can't see his units. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright guys, and here we go. The start here is the Cold Front army he's brought in this mountainous, snowy battle. So Cold Front's general, I believe, is here. Yeah, here he is. Ulysses S. Grant, unconditional surrender Grant. There he is in all his beauty. We also have Horton bringing his general, which I can't see to start, and that is General Pickett, famous for him leading all them Virginians in that great charge at Gettysburg. Today I'll try and charge against the great, well, Pickett. So I'm bringing some Union militia here, who kind of just all ragged, nothing really special to them. I am bringing the one and only Union 20th Maine, famous for holding Devil's Den at Gettysburg. Oh my god, is it Devil's Den? I don't know, I forget. Whatever, it doesn't extremely matter. Bringing the Union Iron Brigade. Look at those beautiful hats. Who doesn't get bored of those guys? Another unit of the Iron Brigade, and of course more Union State Militia coming around. So about 4 units of Union State Militia and 3 elite units, bringing my 20th Maine. 4 elite units. I have 3 base units, which are my militia, and then I have 4 elite units of the 20th Maine and the Iron Brigade. I also have a 3-inch ordnance rifle, which is meant for sniping down his artillery, and my 24-pound howitzer, which is meant for destroying his infantry. I have the Union Cavalry here, just a basic Union Cav unit. And I also have the Union 1st Cavalry unit, which is a little more elite for making sure I win those Cav battles. And they will go around the sides. So I just unlimited my cannons, and here they go. They're going to start firing here soon, because Horton is already firing on me. And we're going to see my men get into the official battle lines, and we'll see some of the gun shots firing it off. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. That's how I want to start. Look at them flying over there. I am aiming down his general, because I know I'll be able to see some units. Here we go, the Confederate Cavalry, basic cavalry unit. Looks like they were dismounting. We also now can see his 24-pound howitzer, which just fired off. Oh, that's beautiful. That shit does not get old. My men are all bundled up and all over the place, rerouting them how I think I want this to play. Ooh, we can see the first 3 units of his line. We can see the 25th Virginia unit. Oh, went away from us. No, bloody Rebs, always hiding in their woods. Countrymen, always hiding in those woods. We see the cannon shots just firing over the fields. Now trying to hit his, still trying to hit his general unit here in the back. Trying to take out that morale support. Won't really let me do it. 24-pound howitzer again, returning in kind. I love seeing it. Although they do have to fight through the woods while I have this high position up here, which is pretty nice for a cold front. I'm not going to complain here in this situation. Oh, here we go. We can see the Confederate cavalry, which has dismounted, and they will be used as a missile unit. We can see here forming on his far right, we have the Confederate regular infantry. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Coming around my left flank, I will have my cavalry units of the Union Cavalry and the 1st Cavalry Unit. I also have my my Iron Brigade units moving around this side too. My militia and some of my 20th Maine will form this right here. And here we go. We can see the 1st 25th Virginia unit marching slowly into battle. We have a 24th Georgia Infantry unit. Them Georgia boys. The Deep South coming up. Let's have the 26th North Carolina Regiment, your boy Cole Front's favorite regiment. His home state is... Oh my gosh, I love these guys. So, I do get a little too close to his regular infantry. They are able to open fire on me. I do take about total probably like 8 shots, 8 deaths there with my cavalry. I don't take a whole lot. They have a bad geographical position. They're kind of below this ridge, and they're really far away. Here, forming their far left flank, we have the 25th, another 25th Virginia Infantry, part of that brigade. We also have some South Carolina volunteers. Beautiful, beautiful South Carolina. Capital State troops here, right guys? Right. We have the state militia forming my front while I have the majority of my... Oh, Pennsylvania Bucktails. I forgot about those guys. I guess I didn't see them. They were hiding. My 20th Maine, my 2 units of the 20th Maine will come form to the right quickly to try and form a further battle line over here. My unit of the Union State Militia will also help form with the 20th Maine on that side. I think I will engage another unit of State Militia while my Pennsylvania Bucktails, my Iron Brigade, and my 3rd unit in Union State Militia will hold this flank. But the 25th Virginia and the South Carolina infantry units and Confederate 10th LA Lee's Foreign Legion. Beautiful, beautiful. South Carolina Volunteers opening fire onto my beautiful 20th Maine units, who are just now forming the line, taking quite a bit of losses here with this one unit. Talk about 3 losses so far. They're going to turn ranks and then fire. State Militia forming the middle as my 20th Maine form my flanks here on this battle line. I have about 4 units, 3v4 right now, I think. I don't think he's committing this Lee unit yet. I think he's going to charge him up, but I definitely will have to do something about that. Maybe route some cav over. But my cav is doing a full flank of their ranks. He's not unprepared. He has his Stuart's cavalry, quite the elite cavalry actually, ready to go. Stuart's cavalry is ready to go. Pickett's holding the line. 24 pounder firing off. 4 units forming this battle line over here. Not too confident right now with this. We are, I think, losing slightly, winning slightly, winning slightly. Okay, so I am losing my... There we go. My militia unit is firing into this 25th Virginia unit, and I have focused down my artillery onto it, and they are taking quite a bit of damage. That's only about 33 units lost there, so they will unroute here soon. Oh, come on, guys. They're Virginia boys. They'll unroute here soon. Lee's Foreign Legion is officially engaged in battle, and I am still winning. The 20th Maine is famous for holding against unbearable odds. So, with the 25th Virginia falling back, I will push up this Union State Militia to help flank this South Carolina Volunteers unit quite a little bit more. I now have my Iron Brigade forming on my far left, and my State Militia and Bucktails holding the middle. Getting ready to go. My cavalry is coming around. I did get some pop shots here, but nothing significant. I did take quite a bit of damage, as you can see, but again, nothing significant. And I will keep routing my cavalry around through the woods there. Now, cavalry is immensely slower when they're going through the woods, like crazy, crazy slow. So that's why it's taking so long, and I might have trouble maneuvering them to his infantry lines. You can see just all the horses from where that cavalry unit dismounted back here. And that, I believe the cavalry unit does have some ranged bonus. And I think he's going to try and charge out his Stuart's cavalry against my State Militia, who are not formed up there, moving up. I'm not unaware of this. There goes. Stewart's cavalry is going to try and charge through there. And normally, I would not be able to form up in time to shoot him. But, again, because he's not experienced with the game, I probably would have done the same mistake. There's so much woods here. Cavalry is so obsolete. There we go. We're getting point-blank fires into the Stewart's cavalry. They've lost 3 on this one fire. There we go. Another volley. Still not losing him. Stewart's cavalry holding strong. Come on, get another volley. Get another volley. That's about it. That's about it. Stewart's cavalry will make great progress and actually get through the woods there. There's nothing I can do. Couldn't route them. My cavalry is back here. I am micromanaging elsewhere against that charge. There we go. Now I'm back to it. Only a little bit of lag. Only a little bit. There we go. Yep. State militia losing quite a bit of men. Stewart's cavalry, they're not really going into battle really against them. They're kind of just holding their position. Trying to push back, I think, to try and get to my artillery. Maybe flank around, hit this state militia in the back here. I'm not going to route any units. I'm not going to have my units fire on this. I'm going to let them sit there and fight. I just don't want to risk friendly fire right now. Yeah, that's about it. And there we go. I did charge in, as you saw, to Pickett, and I killed Pickett and his general's bodyguard. About 3 men of those men remaining. I'm not going to waste any more time on 3 men. I'm going to order my units to continue on and take out the Richmond howitzers. Have been taken out. The Richmond howitzers were sniped out by my horse artillery. I think my horse artillery. Yes, I believe my horse artillery did take out the Richmond howitzers, and my cav will move on into the 24-pound howitzers. I gotta ride through all these dismounted horses first. I think they're gonna fight. Oh no, I'm routing. How is this even possible? I think I just got hit by my own artillery. That's why I'm routing right here. Yeah, so with that, the first company howitzers again retreating on that. I have managed to. 25th Virginia is still retreating. They did unroute for a little bit, I think, but I did push them back once again. The Virginia Volunteers on this flank really just holding against my 2 militia units. Very, very impressive how they are holding. This, the South Carolina Volunteer unit holding this middle has really taken some damage, and the Confederate State Lee's Foreign Legion hasn't really taken as much as I would like. But I am slightly winning that front. I have moved up a little bit, and I am now officially taking my Iron Brigade and engaging his 26th North Carolina unit. And here you're like, why aren't they firing? They should be firing. Oh my god, they're getting fired on without them firing back. Horton doesn't, again, this Horton's a little fresh this game. He forgot to put these guys on fire at will. So that's why they're not firing. And he's not micromanaging again. Nobody can micromanage every little unit to do fire at will, every little attack. So he's just not used to it yet. But I'm going to stop firing. I'm not going to. I did get 1 volley off on his cav here. I'm not going to have my units fire on his units yet. But I am definitely going to fire on his cav unit who are trying to make it through the woods. He stalled the success of his last cav charge through the woods, and he's trying to do it again. Honestly, I'd right up to the middle here where you're going to get that speed bonus and then move in sideways into the woods. I'm going to go ahead and take the time while I know these guys are going to be slow as hell. I mean, look at these guys. They're barely moving. They're walking through the woods. I'm going to take my time to line up my Iron Brigade unit and just get ready to pop some point blank into them. Here we go. Here we go. Take a quick second. There we go. Oh, they might make it. They might make it. Oh, they're riddled. Absolutely riddled. Absolutely riddled. Yeah, they lost quite a bit of men on that. Wow. Back over here, oh my god, there we go. The South Carolina unit holding in the middle has fallen. My units are taking quite a bit of damage. I'm not without loss here. I am taking quite a bit of damage. And they only have 2 units holding this flank over here. And they are falling by the wayside. I've routed the 25th Virginia and a South Carolina unit. So I'm actually going to take this chance and say, let's help push this. I want to go ahead and make a major push on this flank. I'm going to go ahead and keep fire up with my militia units in my 20th Maine while I push up my fresh unit of States Militia, and I'm going to try and get a charge to try and rout these units and just push this Lee unit off right into the hill where I can probably do some cav charges on them and what have you. My cav's still getting hit by some of the regular infantry back here, which is pretty much destroyed this one 1st Cavalry unit. They are coming back a little bit, and also my Union Cavalry did rout a little bit also. Taking about 5 kills already on this charge. I am moving in as fast as I can. Taking quite a bit of damage now. They have focused their full attention on me. Again, charging through the woods is just not the map to do charges on. But I'm gonna risk it. It's 170 to about 167 right now. I'm thinking of these guys, since they're so how would I say, they're so worn down about the fighting. I think even though I have a little bit lower numbers, I think I can still take these guys out. But they are saying combat winning slightly, and there you go. They were routing to start, now Might is starting the rout. They, within seconds, have held back my Union charge, and then we're gonna fall back. I cannot believe how much. I mean, this unit was taking on 3 units. This one unit was taking on a 20th Maine unit, a state militia unit, and well, 2 fresh state militia unit, and a 20th Maine. On top of that, a charge by a fresh militia unit, and they still held. Quite impressive, actually. 26 North Carolina is still not firing. I still have not told them to do that yet. So I'm not going to fire on them yet. But I am lining up my Union State Militia and my 2 20th Maine units to kind of do a wrap around this flank here, while I have the South Carolina are still holding. I still have my bucktails ready to form in the middle here. My 1st Cavalry unit is pretty much done for. Lost quite a bit of men, about half the unit gone now, and I don't think they're going to come back to me with a, wow, 71 men. This is another little quirk with the mod. Whenever your men are retreating, they will go into slow motion. Sometimes when they charge also, they will go into slow motion, so you got to be careful of those things. So they're just going to get stuck up here in slow motion and just get shot to bits by the crossfire. Finally, he opened fire on me first, so I had to return fire, so now we are in a full engagement here. State Militia now taking on the 20... So we got a State Militia and 2 Iron Brigade units taking on this 126 North Carolina unit, which you can see it's already taken a crap ton of damage. Look how much they've already lost. It saddens me to fire on my own statesmen. Oh man, it's really sad. We're going to go ahead into a little bit of faster speed now that the battle's starting to get to a grind. Not a lot's happening. The major charges have already happened, and we're just going to go ahead and fast forward just a little bit. We can kind of see the 26 North Carolina is really going to hold strong. I mean, really strong. I mean, they're losing quite a bit of men, but they're holding off against 2 elites and a militia unit, and they seem to be doing relatively well. They're beating the militia unit back to begin with, and yeah, they're winning against an Iron Brigade unit, and okay, yeah, they're beating back a militia and an Iron Brigade unit all at once while getting hit by 3 men, and there we go. I got my Union Cavalry that unrouted and was sitting back here for a while. I guess Horton wasn't paying attention or just forgot about them or what have you. And I was able to take out his howitzers. Horton is without guns. We are now seeing a massive, massive rout. Horton, I mean, he's lost his general, his guns, his flanks are falling, his men are getting surrounded. His men are all going to start to rout and fall back. But again, oh, finally, the South Carolina units, volunteers, have routed. And since they routed, the LA units have also routed with them. Well, with the impending Union charge, they're just going to go ahead and rout and get out of there. And actually, I was going to charge down because they're only broken. They're not destroyed yet. So I was going to run them down and just destroy them so they cannot come back to me. But you know what? Out of respect for the South Carolina volunteer unit, who held so crazy much, I'm not going to. I'm gonna steadfast my my cav units and say not. My 24 howitzer using canister shot or explosion shot, whatever you want to call it, to send shrapnel flying down upon their enemies. It's ripping into these men. And again, the 26 North Carolina, my boys, still holding strong here. So, such great odds. And now that my 20th Maine units and my militia units have been freed up, you can see them moving around. My bucktail's still holding back in reserve. I'm going to move up behind my 20th are just up here to the flank. I am now focusing all my shrapnel shot, all my units kind of converging around this 26 North Carolina infantry, because they deserve nothing less than everything I got. And definitely gonna come down on these guys as hard as I can. Try and break them. My Union cavalry getting ready to do the last defense. You can see Horton starting to form up some of his men. The 24th, he got some Confederate regulars and the 24th Georgia infantry, followed by his Confederate cavalry, which are still dismounted. And I've lost a few men, but not a whole lot. They've been really good with sniping down my cav, and he's getting a lot of kills with that, with their range. Alright, with my bucktails now coming up, my Pennsylvania bucktails coming up to form my center, I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty to move my Iron Brigade around the flank. I'm going to try and completely, again, surround this 26th North Carolina unit that was just not break. They've lost half their unit and it's still not breaking. And Horton's not going to send up any support. Honestly, if I was Horton, I think I'd fall them back and just have them fall back and form defense with them. But he's going to let them have a glorious last stand, and I am going to give him nothing less than everything I got. Go ahead and fast forward a little bit, because again, these guys hold just forever. The odds that Horton has against him and his units have against him and how much they hold against it is truly just incredible and honestly amazing. 143 men left out of the 240. We're at full speed here, and here we go. Following that, this unit will not break. I will charge in my 2 Iron Brigade units, my fresh Pennsylvania bucktails, and my Union State Militia, all into this one unit of 26th North Carolina unit. And following, and simultaneously, I should say, as that charge is happening, I will push up my State Militia, my 2 20th Maine units, to start firing and putting pressure along his last defense, so they can't focus pretty much on my charge. With their fresh units, my artillery will now start to focus in on the last defense as I charge in. My artillery is going to switch the focus, and my general will also start to move up and get close to helping with the charges. And here we go. Look at just the amount of men that are charging in right now. Absolutely brutal. I mean, just right into their face. They're still firing in. Let's continue on here. There we go. Charging straight into the 26th North Carolina, who will instantly rout following a charge from 2 Iron Brigade units, a bucktail unit, and a State Militia unit. I mean, this is too much. You can see them just how fast they're falling now. They got absolutely trapped in this patch of woods here and slaughtered. Look at these guys just falling back. They don't know what to do. Oh, there he goes. Falling down. He held strong. His men now openly firing on my spread men. I do not have battle lines formed. I'm taking a lot of damage right now just because he's opening fire directly on my men who are still trying to reform. I am shooting a lot of my artillery down on top of them. I'm trying to get rid of whatever advantage they have as much as I can. Do not mess with regular infantry, nor the 24th Georgia infantry. Those are strong units. I'm trying to quickly reform my bucktails and my Iron Brigade, especially because I do not want to lose a lot of men on that, obviously. And my State Militia, my cavalry trying to come in here for a charge, trying to take out some of their men, but I just barely don't make it again with how slow your cav moves through this forest. I just can't get a good charge off. And my cav unit will be destroyed here as I try to charge him in to his dismounted Confederate cav unit, who will just point blank shoot my cav probably 3 different times. I do quite a number on them. I'm routing them a little bit with my artillery support, but that's about it. That's about all I can do. My State Militia and my 20th Maine units are all open fire. All my units are on the open fire now. Except it looks like there's 1 Iron Brigade unit that is kind of holding back. Not 100%. Oh, there they go. They're going to start open fire now. They don't even have a shot. Yeah, look at all the shots go straight into the geography. Geography and position is crazy huge. This mod, you have to make sure you're in the right position to be able to, for units to be able to perform, basically. So I am going to stop the fire. I'm not going to sit here and do one of these big, you know, long distance standoffs. I'm going to move up, and I am going to face Horton straight up. So my men are moving in for a charge. This final charge. This is probably a couple thousand men charging in for one big charge. And I'm going to try and take his men out as soon as possible. I'm going to send my 2 Iron Brigade units against this 124 Georgia. I'm going to send my Pennsylvania Bucktails, my 20th Maine, and my State Militia all against this 1 regular infantry unit. And I'm going to send 2 State Militia units and a State Militia unit and a 20th Maine unit all against the Confederate Cavalry. And as all this is happening, I believe the USCSS Grant will start charging in soon to help press the attack. And just before I get my men in there, I am going to make sure to get some plenty of pop shots with my artillery. And here they come. Taking a lot of shots in the face, but oh my god, that is absolutely horrible. That is huge. That is huge. They just routed the main assault of this charge. I saw so many units on that one volley. That one volley instantly routed both my units. Out of the 3 units I charged in as one man, because he's able to get this one last second volley charge, he's gained a chevron, which increases the experience of the units dramatically, and routes all 3 of my units. All 3 of them. Again, here we go. We're seeing these slow motion charge happening here. So instantly this battle goes from an instant win for me to an almost destructive defeat just because of this one shot here. This one shot decided. I mean, they also got another final shot on this Iron Brigade unit here. You can see he's now at 88 men. Just not good. I do have a fresh Iron Brigade unit that will engage the Georgia unit here, which will be big for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and just save the unit here, not charge them in. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a point blank volley with these guys into the Confederate cavalry. There they go. Gotta kill those guys. But the majority of my center's done. He destroyed my center, and he's just firing into the back of my slow motion men. It's horrible. My Iron Brigade unit is losing slightly on the charge here, and because they lost the support of the other Iron Brigade unit, who isn't unrouting. They've lost so many men. And the militia unit here is destroyed. The 20th Maine will start into a close quarter combat battle, which they are now winning with this amount of Confederate cavalry. My Bucktails, we were the first to rout. They got to hit the hardest with that volley. Have unrouted, of course. I'm going to quickly do whatever I can to start firing back on these guys. I need to minimize my losses as much as possible. I also need to make sure I'm winning at least one of these cav charges. This will be huge. If I can destroy this, the 24th Georgia or this regular infantry will fall. So I'm going to go ahead and charge in my USCSS Grant unit to help push and secure the Iron Brigade in this charge against the 24th Georgia Infantry. Again, 20th Maine winning the the volley, close quarter, woods volley fire against the dismounted Confederate cavalry. We just will not be able to stand up to a full line infantry like this. They just don't have the men, they don't have the guns. This Confederate regular infantry really hold it. 24 Georgia fighting for their life here in the woods. USCSS Grant charging in, helping his men. Right there he is. 24 Georgia now still winning slightly, but it's definitely coming back to my side. The morale boost from USCSS Grant is huge. And let's see here. 20th Maine and State Militia destroyed. The 20th Maine might come back. Just simple enough to say that. 20th Maine might come back as they approach a unrouted unit. There we go. Routed the Confederate cavalry unit. This amount of Confederate cavalry unit. And I'm now going to go ahead and start flanking the regular infantry here. We're still winning somehow, because the geography is so bad for me. But still, that's huge that I'm flanking them. Just the flank buff will really help. There we go. Officially, 24 Georgia is now officially losing the melee fight, and this seems to be about the end for Horton's army here in the woods. Artillery now idle. Artillery is doing nothing. Ooh! Taking them down. USCSS Grant has lost 4 units of his bodyguard. A little isolated here on the flank, but he's still fighting strong. And we might see a rout from the Georgia units here soon. Oh, combat. This combat is fluctuating so much. It now says the Georgia's winning is even. I was about to say they're losing again. The Bucks, yeah, losing again, winning slightly. It's gonna keep varying. This is such a close battle here, and it's so vital. And there we go. The Georgia infantry held for just as long as they could. And I'm pressed it, charged into them, really riddled it into them, and you're gonna see them. Look how fast they're dropping now that I pressed that charge. They're gonna absolutely be destroyed. And with the route of their flanks, they have nothing to protect them in the back. They're completely surrounded and hopeless and moraleless. General dead, all their men dead. I mean, that's about the end of the battle. So we saw some amazing charges, and Horton almost came back there at the end with my failed charges. And yeah, that was just a really awesome battle, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So let's quickly go over what we got here. So I brought 2,000 men. We brought the same amount of men, but here's the kicker. Look at our losses. The same exact losses to the dot. Like, I've never seen that before in a Total War game ever. That's so crazy cool. And yeah, I've never seen that in a Total War game ever. The same amount of losses on the dot. Enemies killed. He actually killed more of me than I killed of him. But he still lost the battle, which is typical of a Civil War battle. That happened all the time. If you look here at my units here, let's see. Kills, 13. Iron Brigade got 186 kills. I think that's the top. Yep. 20th Maine got 177 kills. And the Bucktails only got 69. And yeah, the Iron Brigade got 186 kills. That's pretty good. So that wraps up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the change on the Civil War thing here. I'm bringing a replay now, and we're going to have some online battles coming to you guys. A little different from the campaign. I know it gets a little stale after a while, especially when you see Cold Front losing. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought this was a cool idea, because I already do, like, you know, maybe 2 replays. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off to you guys. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Go watch another video, and I'll catch you all in the next Cold Front video. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.